While working on the exterior wall of a building, Frank's safety rope suddenly came loose, sending him plummeting downwards. Fortunately, the rope snagged and tightened just in time, saving him from a fatal fall. As Frank tried to catch his breath, he noticed someone frantically running down the stairs. He instantly knew that person had sabotaged his rope. Quickly adjusting his harness, Frank rappelled down the wall at full speed. As soon as he hit the ground, he took off in pursuit. He soon collided with the man, but because of the heavy gear on Frank's body, he was always just a few steps too slow. The suspect had an accomplice waiting in a car by the roadside. By the time Frank caught up, they had already made their escape. Frank was left puzzled. He couldn't figure out what their motive was. But when he recalled how his house had been ransacked just a few days earlier, he realized this wasn't some random attack. He hurriedly stripped off his gear and rushed back home. Seeing his pregnant wife safe and sound, Frank finally let out a sigh of relief. But what he didn't know was that the Russian man he had just chased was already dead, shot by his own accomplices. Later that night, after his wife had fallen asleep, Frank climbed out the window onto the roof. He reached into one of the chimneys and retrieved a small key. He suspected that this key was what the attackers were after. Back inside, he hid the key inside the water pipe under the kitchen sink. Just then, his wife, having heard noises, walked into the room. Frank didn't know how to explain himself. In fact, she had already sensed something was wrong. She felt Frank had been acting strangely for days and was about to ask him what was going on when sudden noises came from outside. A group of armed men kicked down the door and stormed in. Frank immediately rushed out to fight them. Judging by their precise and ruthless moves, it was clear these were no ordinary thugs. His wife also joined the fight. Despite being pregnant, she still had fighting skills.